Navratri is a very important celebration for Hindus around the world. It's an ancient festival that has been celebrated for a very long time. The name Navratri comes from two Sanskrit words, Nav, which means 9, and Ratri, which means night. The festival lasts for 9 nights. There are technically 4 Navratri festivals based on the seasons, but the main one, known as Sharada Navratri, happens in autumn, usually in September to October. The story linked to Navratri tells of a major battle fought between the mighty demon Mahishasura and the goddess Durga. Mahishasura, the son of Rambhasur and Shyamla, was a powerful figure, being the great-grandson of Brahmarshi Kashyap. Due to a curse, Shyamala took the form of a water buffalo, and their child was named Mahishasura, which comes from Mahisha, meaning buffalo, and Asura, meaning demon. After doing severe tapa for thousands of years, Lord Brahma granted Mahishasura immortality, but with a condition: he could only be defeated by a woman, not a man. Mahishasura, empowered by the blessing of immortality and filled with confidence, waged war on Trilok, earth, heaven, and hell. Even the gods, who were led by Indra, were unable to defeat him and suffered defeat at the hands of the formidable Asura and his immense army. Mahishasura seized Indra's powers, assuming his position. The defeated gods sought help from Lord Vishnu, Shiva, and Brahma. They were filled with anger. The Devatas emitted a brilliant, glowing energy also known as Tejas from their faces and bodies, and this powerful radiancy combined, forming a magnificent, seemingly endless mountain of fire. This mountain of radiant energy then transformed into the female form of the extraordinary Devi, known as Adishakti. She was endued with an array of divine weapons, including the sword, trishul, shank, thunderbolt, snake, lotus spear, bow and arrow, Sudarshan chakra, and parashu. This incredibly adorned and unmatched Shakti roared so loudly that it sent tremors through the world. The loud sound attracted Mahishasura's demon army, prompting them to attack. Using her weapons and aided by her majestic lion mount, the enchanting three-eyed Devi engaged in fierce combat with Mahishasura on both land and in the skies. The fearless Mahishasura constantly changed forms, retaliating with attacks. Ultimately, he transformed into a buffalo and assaulted the valiant warrior Devi. The fight went on for 9 days. Finally, in her fury, the Devi leapt upon him, held him with her foot, and struck his throat with her trishul. As Mahishasura emerged partially from his own buffalo mouth still fighting, Shakti beheaded him, earning the title Mahishasuramadini, Slayer of Mahishasura. The festival of Navaratri is a celebration that honors the triumph of righteousness, Dharma, over wrongdoings, Adharma. These 9 days commemorate the battle between goddess Durga and the demon king Mahishasura. In certain regions of India, individuals fast during Navaratri and conclude with a puja on the last day, breaking their fast. Each day of Navaratri is dedicated to one of the 9 avatars of the goddess, collectively known as Navadurga. Let's delve into the story behind each of these avatars. The first form we can discuss is Maa Shailaputri. To learn about Maa Shailaputri's origin, let's explore the story of her earlier form, Sati. Devi Sati was the daughter of King Daksha Prajapati, who was the son of Lord Brahma. Daksha opposed Sati's marriage to Shiva, thinking Shiva was unsuitable for her noble family. Nevertheless, Sati defied her father and married Shiva, and lived on Kailash mountain, Shiva's home. To know more about Mount Kailash, click the I button. Once, King Daksha organized a grand yajna and invited all devatas, but excluded Sati and Shiva. Sati desired to attend, but Shiva advised against it. He explained that their absence from the invitation meant the king didn't want them there. Sati went to the event anyway. At the gathering, Sati felt unwelcome. Even her father, King Daksha, insulted Shiva in front of everyone. Sati couldn't bear the pain of being shunned in her own family's house. In extreme grief, she jumped into the sacrificial fire at the altar, meant for the holy yajna, and immolated herself. The news of Sati's self-immolation reached Shiva. Out of anger, he invoked Veerbhadra, a terrifying form of Shiva, and swiftly destroyed Daksha. Daksha was beheaded, and the entire sacred tent for the holy yajna was destroyed. Shiva then held the partially burnt body of his wife, unable to let go even after her passing. While carrying her body in agony for many days and was not ready to let it go, seeing this, Lord Vishnu threw Sudarshan chakra to cut the corpse of Sati. The chakra cut the body parts into pieces, which fell in different places, later known as 52 Shakti Pitas in India. Lord Vishnu's intervention restored King Daksha to life by attaching a goat head to his body. He completed the yajna in the presence of all the gods. In her next life, Devi Sati was born as Shailaputri, the daughter of Himalaya, god of mountains. She also had names like Parvati and Hemavati in this form. Once again, she married Lord Shiva and overcame powerful gods embodying Shakti power. Maa Shailaputri is a prominent goddess among the Durgas, 9 goddesses. She is revered on the first day of Navratri for her boundless glories. Riding a bull named Nandi, she holds a trishul and a lotus. Further, we can learn about Maa Brahmacharini. As Parvati grew, Saji Narada, Brahma's son, visited and told her she could marry her previous life husband, Shiva, through penance. Determined to wed Shiva again, Parvati embraced a challenging penance. For 1,000 years she ate only fruits, then 100 years of vegetables, and 3,000 years of fallen leaves. She slept on the forest floor under the open sky, earning the names Tapasharini and Brahmacharini. Later she abandoned eating leaves and continued her penance without food and water. This earned her the name Aparna. Her extreme penance weakened her body, and her mother Maina cried out, "Oma," leading to Parvati being known as Uma. Word spread about her rigorous penance, and Lord Brahma appeared, commending her dedication and prophesying her marriage to Lord Shiva. She became known as Maa Brahmacharini and eventually married Lord Shiva. In this avatar, she holds a rosary and a kamandala, a vessel for holy water. Devotees worship Maa Brahmacharini on Navratri's second day, seeking strength for the 9-day fast, even abstaining from food and sometimes water. Maa Brahmacharini's avatar teaches penance, devotion, restraint and solitude. It emphasizes fulfilling duties in adversity. Devotees seek her blessings for virtue, peace, prosperity, happiness and nobility. If you enjoy the content, consider subscribing to Hindu Mystique for further insights into Hinduism. Now, let's explore Maa Chandraghanta. The third form of Goddess Durga is worshipped during Navratri. Her forehead is adorned with a crescent moon resembling a temple bell. The story of her birth goes like this. On the day of her marriage to Shiva, he appeared in a frightening form, with a procession of eerie beings. Parvati, to spare her family embarrassment, transformed into Chandraghanta, a terrifying form. In this avatar, she had a golden complexion and 10 arms holding various weapons and blessings. Her lion vehicle depicted her fearsome yet compassionate nature. Parvati, as Chandraghanta, persuaded Shiva to appear as a handsome prince for their marriage, which took place and is celebrated as Maha Shivratri. Maa Chandraghanta's grace alleviates sins, distress and hurdles, bringing fearlessness and serenity to devotees. Those who worship her with heart, mind and actions experience divine splendor and achieve success in life. She is both a destroyer of evil and a kind, loving mother to her devotees. Next, let's learn about Maa Kushmanda, worshipped on the 4th day of Navratri. She's known as the Smiling Goddess, and her name comes from 3 words: Ku, meaning little, Ushma, meaning warmth or energy, and Anda, meaning egg. Combined, it signifies her as the creator of the little cosmic egg, the universe. In an intriguing tale, it's said that in the darkness of a non-existent universe, Maa Kushmanda's smile created the cosmic egg, filling it with light and energy. She's believed to reside in the sun's core, providing energy and guidance to the sun god, Surya. Maa Kushmanda then created 3 supreme goddesses, Shakti, Saraswati, Lakshmi, and 3 utmost gods, Shiva, Brahma, and Vishnu, providing them with male and female counterparts. Eventually, she merged with Shakti, an endless source of divine energy. Maa Kushmanda is depicted with 8 arms, having various symbols riding a lion symbolizing fearlessness. Her worship brings prosperity, power, pleasures, and relief from troubles to her devotees. She's regarded as the primal being who initiated the creation of the universe. Further, let's learn about Maa Skandamata. The 5th form of Durga is worshipped on the 5th day of Navratri. Skanda is another name for Lord Kartikeya, Parvati's son and Ganesha's brother. Skandamata means mother of Skanda, or Kartikeya, representing another aspect of Maa Parvati. In this form, Durga has 4 arms. She holds Kartikeya, a lotus, and blesses her devotees. Kartikeya is also known as Lord Murugan, the commander-in-chief of the god's army. Kartikeya's birth is a fascinating tale. After Parvati's self-immolation, Shiva immersed himself in asceticism. Meanwhile, demons attacked the gods under Surapadman and Tarakasura's leadership. They could only be defeated by Shiva or his descendants. Gods sought Vishnu's help, who pointed out their responsibility and suggested Parvati as Shiva's consort. On the gods' behalf, Rishi Narada informed Parvati about the penance to marry Shiva. After getting married, their energy combined, creating a fiery seed carried by Agni to Saravana lake. Parvati assumed the form of a water body to carry Shiva's seed, leading to Kartikeya's birth. Kartikeya, a skilled youth, was nurtured by 6 Kritikas. Brahma and Shiva explained the meaning of Om to Kartikeya, who became the commander-in-chief of the god's army. His blessings and divine weapons aided in the battle against Tarakasura, ultimately defeating him. Maa Skandamata is revered as the mother of a gifted child, Kartikeya. Worshipping her automatically honors Kartikeya, bringing peace, prosperity, and salvation. Next, we can learn about Maa Katyayani, worshipped on Navratri's 6th day. She's a powerful form of Durga, known as the destroyer of evil. With 4 hands, she holds a long sword and a lotus, blessing and protecting with her other hands. Legend has it that a sage named Kat had a son named Katyal. Later, a sage named Katyayan was born as his descendant. He had no children and sought a child through penance and prayer to the gods. Meanwhile, the demon terrorized the gods, and they sought a way to defeat him. Following Vishnu's guidance, Katyayani emerged as a manifestation of Durga, born as sage Katyayan's daughter. Maya Katyayani was a fierce warrior, born to end the demon's sins. She had a radiant form with 3 eyes and 18 hands. The gods endowed her with numerous weapons to defeat evil. According to the Bhagavata Purana, young marriageable girls in Gokula observed a fast during the month of Margashirsha, worshipping goddess Katyayani to find Lord Krishna as their husband. This tradition continues, and girls who observe this fast believe they will find worthy husbands. In Tamil Nadu, Maa Katyayani is regarded as Devi Kanya Kumari, worshipped during Pongal, which coincides with Makar Sankranti. Furthermore, let's explore Maa Kalratri. Let's delve into Maa Kalratri, worshipped on the 7th day of Navratri. Kal signifies time and death in Hindi, while Ratri represents night or darkness, ignorance. Maa Kalratri is the one who ends ignorance and darkness. She is also known as Kal. Maa Kalratri is one of Durga's most terrifying forms. Her complexion is as dark as night, with flowing hair. She possesses 4 hands, wielding a scimitar and a thunderbolt. The other 2 hands are in the gestures of giving and protecting. She has 3 eyes, and flames emanate from her nostrils. Her necklace glows like the moon in the night. Her mount is a donkey. She's also referred to as Shubhankari, bringing auspicious results to her devotees. An intriguing tale surrounds this fearsome aspect of Durga. Demons Shumba and Nishumba invaded Devaloka, defeating Indra and his army. Seeking help, Indra and the gods prayed to the goddess Parvati. Parvati created Chandi to combat the demons. Facing fierce opposition, Chandi created another goddess, Kal, who defeated Chandamunda and became known as Chamunda. Raktabij, another demon, had a unique power. Every drop of his blood created a clone of himself. To overcome this, Maa Kalratri drank his blood, ending the demon and aiding the gods in reclaiming their kingdom. Maa Kalratri represents Adishakti, destroying evildoers and cruelty and bringing light to her devotees' lives by eliminating sorrow. Now let's learn about Maa Mahagauri, worshipped on Navratri's 8th day. Maha means extremely, and Gu means white. Devotees seek her blessings for lasting relationships and strong bonds. In one popular story, after defeating demons as Kalratri, Parvati's skin remained dark. Tis said by Mahadeva's Kal, she sought Brahma's help, performing intense penanza to regain her fair skin. Following Brahma's advice, she bathed in the Mansarovar Lake, where her dark skin transformed into a female named Kaushiki, defeating the demons Shumba and Nishumba. Parvati regained her fair complexion, becoming Mahagauri, meaning extremely fair. In another tale, to marry Shiva, Parvati endured severe penance, facing harsh elements. Lord Shiva, pleased by her devotion, bathed her in the Ganges, and she emerged as Mahagauri, as white as a jasmine flower, adorned in white clothing. Maya Mahagauri, depicted with 4 arms, carries a trident and a damaru, symbolizing kindness and morality, and rides a white bull. Let's now know about Maa Siddhidatri, the 9th and final incarnation of Goddess Durga, worshipped on the last day of Navratri, also known as Maha Navami. Maa Siddhidatri is depicted seated on a lotus flower, accompanied by a lion. She wears red attire and has 4 hands, holding a lotus, shankha, chakra, and a bludgeon, gada. The name Siddhidatri signifies Siddhi, meaning perfection, and Datri, meaning the giver, portraying her as the giver of perfection. Goddess Siddhidatri bestows various siddhis, perfections, upon her devotees, and she's also known as Goddess Lakshmi, symbolizing wealth, happiness, and success. In Hindu mythology, it's believed that Lord Shiva attained half of Goddess Shakti's body, known as Ardhanarishvara, through the blessings of Goddess Siddhidatri. Maa Siddhidatri is credited with blessing the Hindu Trinity, Brahma, Vishnu, and Mahadev, with 8 divine powers known as siddhis, which include the ability to reduce or expand one's size, become infinitely heavy or light, achieve omnipresence, fulfill desires, attain lordship, and conquer all. We hope you found this video informative. Keep watching Hindu Mystique for additional insights into Hinduism. Namaste.